Hey guys, my name is Pritesh Zaveri with extensive cross-continent exposure in corporate sales and marketing spanning over 12 years. I have now decided to share my knowledge with you. I have created this course to give you all the tools you need to succeed in digital marketing at no cost. This course comprises lessons that follow a logical sequence, so make sure you watch all the videos in ascending order. This course is for anyone and everyone. If you are new to digital marketing, this course will help you and guide you. If you are an expert, it is always good to relook at these videos. At the end of the course, you'll have a clear idea about digital marketing. You'll have all the tools necessary to start your own business or maybe work as a freelancer. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. What is digital marketing? The word digital marketing can be divided into two parts, digital and marketing. Digital means everything online, whereas marketing means everything that a company does to sell its products and services to the customers. They market their products and services via paid and organic methods. Paid methods include ads, sponsorships, etc. Whereas organic methods include blogs, SEO, which is search engine optimization, among other things. Do not worry, we'll cover all of these topics in the coming lectures. So why study digital marketing at all? Studying digital marketing is no longer an option but a necessity if you want to grow your business and outreach exponentially. As per the statistics, a massive 4.6 billion people use the internet today worldwide. Any business, whether big or small, should have an online presence to welcome these digital customers. What are some of the benefits of studying and implementing digital marketing in your business? A massive opportunity to reach out customers worldwide, reach more people at a fraction of a cost, measure your marketing efforts, get prompt customer feedback on your products and services, and an in-depth skill that will help you achieve your dream job. Let us all agree that digital marketing success depends on using the right tools from time to time. Did you know that 40% of all the websites in the world use WordPress as their preferred hosting platform? Examples include BBC America, New York Times, TED, PlayStation, the Walt Disney Company, etc. There are other platforms too like GoDaddy, Hostlinger, and Bluehost. But I would really suggest that you stick with WordPress for obvious reasons. However, having said that, I would really like you to do your own research and find out what platform works best for you. I'll talk to you about WordPress in a different lesson when I discuss how to build a website. Google Search Console, also a very important, crucial tool that you must use. Register for it ASAP. And when you start your website, make sure you integrate your website with Google Search Console. This tool helps you to make your website stand out in Google search engine, to monitor your traffic and improve its performance. You should also audit your website weekly so that you can fix all the errors that you cite during the audit. Now I'm going to share with you a very important tool, Google Analytics. As per Google, this tool helps you to measure your advertising ROI as well as track your Flash, video, and social networking sites plus applications. Make sure you are able to set up your Google Analytics correctly as well as integrate it with your website. Also, just like Google Search Console, make sure that you audit your analytics every week. Do not worry at all about this tool because I'm going to share with you another video how to set up Google Analytics and integrate it with your website. Would you believe if I told you that there are over 3.5 billion searches made on Google every day? That means on an average, 4 lakh searches are made every second. Keyword Planner is a tool that helps you to target the right audience for your products, services, as well as content. For example, this happens with me all the time. You want to write your next blog post, but you do not know what to write on. With the Keywords Planner, you can actually see the keywords that people are searching for the most. And then you can write your next blog post on that topic. Another important tool is Google Trends. You see, using the Keywords Planner alone is not that effective. You should use the Keywords Planner along with Google Trends. The Keyword Planner tells you the search volume of a particular keyword, whereas Google Trends also talks about seasonality in terms of what keywords are in season and what are the keywords that are not very famous or not in demand right now. For example, people will search for the word Diwali most of the times during Diwali season. Also, they will search for the term IPL during the IPL season. Google Trends helps you to remain relevant. After all, you do not want to write on a topic how to use an umbrella in December, do you? Another very important tool and one of my favorite tools is Canva. Creating valuable content is a cornerstone of any digital marketing strategy. However, making valuable content that really stands out by polishing it can build trust and authority for you and your brand. Canva is a free tool that helps you to create engaging infographics and visuals. Trust me, you do not need to be a graphic designer to get started. Just explore the artist in you. It's mandatory to use social media to succeed in your digital marketing journey. It applies to freelancers, small business owners, and MNCs. Posting messages every day on platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram can really be a headache. It is also time consuming and not smart work. Hootsuite is a tool that helps you to manage all your social media from one platform. You can even schedule your posts and monitor audience engagement from one dashboard. At this point in time, I'm going to ask if everything's okay. You are understanding the concepts that I'm sharing with you. If there's a question you have, if you want to make a comment, go ahead and use the comment section and I'll reach out to you later on and I'll answer all your queries. Throughout this course, I'm using some of the technical words. In case you do not understand, this topic is for you. Let us talk about glossary of terms that are important to this course. SEM or search engine marketing is divided into two parts: paid search and organic search. Paid search is paid search adverts or ads. Organic search is nothing but SEO, also known as search engine optimization. SEO refers to optimization tactics that marketers use to improve their ranking on search engines without even spending a single penny on advertising. And that is why the website traffic that is driven by SEO is also known as organic traffic. Paid search refers to placing ads at various places online to drive traffic to a website to increase sales and revenue. For example, Google's PPC model, also known as pay per click. Social media marketing is marketing to a specific target audience, either on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of those different platforms that are available in the market today. Content marketing is related to creating engaging content for very specific audience in the market. The end objective of content marketing is to build trust, authority, and eventually generate sales. Mobile marketing is creating and curating content specifically made for mobile users across the world. Today, mobile marketing is a very important part of any digital marketer's plan. There are at least 4 billion people in the world who use mobile and internet services. One of the best assets that a marketer has even today is email marketing. It is related to lead generation and email list building. It also means engaging with these customers from time to time to generate sales and loyalty in the future. Let us quickly look at lead generation as a topic. If I had to ask you a question, what is a lead? Anyone who shows interest in your products and services is a potential lead. But this definition of lead is absolutely not enough. We really need to dig deeper and understand what really a lead is. There are two instances where people consider it to be a lead. For example, you're browsing your social media accounts. As you're scrolling a feed, you see a post that says, "Take this mini quiz to understand your English fluency." You take this quiz, and 2 to 3 days later, you get an email from the company that posted that particular quiz. In the email, this company offers you a 7-day trial of the English language classes. This is a perfect example of a lead. Another example, you're having lunch at home, and suddenly you get a call from a company offering you the 7-day trial English course. You ask them, "How did you get my mobile number?" They tell you that they got your cell phone number from a database that they are maintaining. Do you think this is a lead? Unfortunately, a lot of people consider this as a lead. However, this is not a marketing lead at all. This is clearly a case of cold call made by a company by using the leads that they have purchased through the black market. In short, leads are those people who have shown an interest in your products and services expressly. So the logical question being, how do you generate leads online? First, via blogs. Write a big blog post and then in the end of the blog, put a CTA, also known as call to action. A CTA is nothing but a particular action that you want your website visitor or the blog visitor to take. Always remember that one blog should have only one CTA. Another way to generate leads is via social media. For example, you can create compelling posts on Facebook and attach a form to it for visitors to fill up in exchange for something valuable. For example, they can fill up a form in exchange for an ebook or say a cheat list. As soon as these visitors fill up a form, they become a lead. You can send them emails and offers later on and convert these visitors into paying customers. A lot of people really think that lead generation simply means collecting phone numbers and email addresses. However, this is not true. You could already have 1,000 email subscribers who have agreed to receive your monthly newsletter. But this absolutely does not mean that they are willing to buy your products and services right away. You can send an attractive offer to these 1,000 email subscribers, and let's say out of these 1,000, 100 of them show interest in your product and services. These 100 will become your leads for email marketing, specifically to generate revenue out of your products and services. Another method to generate leads is through viral marketing, also known as word of mouth marketing or referral marketing. It could be UGC or user generated content or products promoted by an individual or company on social media platforms. An example of UGC, you go to a fancy restaurant and order some lip-smacking food and you decide to take some pictures on your Instagram. You even use the restaurant's official hashtags to get more traction on your post. As a result, the restaurant also gets more views and visibility because you tag them. The restaurant, on the other hand, can run a giveaway where they say whosoever among all their customers has one of the best Instagram pictures with the most engagement will receive a gift hamper, an Amazon voucher of 2000 rupees. I hope you understand the concept so far. If you have any questions, any doubt, do point them out, do mention them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. To implement the lead generation strategy in the right way, you need to understand the customer and the customer's purchase journey in the digital world. You need to make the right move at the right time for maximum effect on your digital sales. At first, any visitor on the internet is a stranger. Neither the stranger or the company know about each other's presence on the internet. The stranger goes on to the internet for some information or simply browses the content that is available at his disposal for pastime. So the first task of digital marketers, freelancers, and small businesses is to attract these strangers to their products and services. They do this by providing valuable and compelling content like blogs, social media posts, by using the keywords that these strangers are typing in the search engines. Next, because of the right keywords used by the companies, these strangers find the content of these companies and then they get attracted to these companies. They visit the website and they look at the products and services and the different offers by the companies or individuals. As soon as these visitors see the blog posts and content, they also happen to see the landing pages, the CTAs, and the forms attached to the content by the website. While some visitors will leave at this point in time, there will still be a fraction of visitors who are willing to give their contact information like mobile number and email address to you. As soon as they do that, they become leads. Lastly, after some interaction and engagement on email, on phone, and other means of communication, close the sale. Once they have purchased from you, they become customers. As a freelancer or a digital marketer, you must make sure you retain your customer and keep them happy with after-sales service. Proper customer care and customized content tailored specifically for these current customers will make sure that they engage with you. The more you engage with them, the more loyal they stay with your brand or you. To summarize this lesson, we discussed what is digital marketing, why digital marketing, benefits of digital marketing, important tools to use, glossary of terms, lead generation, and how do you go about lead generation. I hope you liked the first lesson. I'm going to cover a lot of topics in the coming days. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell icon so that you do not miss any of these videos in the future. I'll see you in the next lesson, and until then, adios.